Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing with a little bit of tempo where we'll do some repetitions of the exercises and then go back, repeat it, and have a little fun with some tempo play. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin on one edge of our mat. Go ahead and turn around, face the center, and start out by taking a big stretch up towards the ceiling, reaching up, opening through your chest. And then just one nice easy roll down. So curl chin to chest, slowly roll down. You can keep your knees soft. Shake out the head, the neck, the arms, and then one slow roll all the way back up. Reach the arms back up to the ceiling, big stretch, and then rolling back down. So chin to chest, roll down, find your mat, and walk yourself out just to the point like a downward dog. So separate your feet, hips distance apart, standing firmly into your arms, and kind of like an inverted V position. Let's lift our heels up, inverted footwork, roll down through the feet. And again, lift up to your toes and press down through your heels. So be sure to keep your weight even through both arms. And think of like doing a bridge through your feet as you roll through. We'll do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Rolling up to those toes. Last one. Now stay up on your toes while still pressing into your arms. Bend your knees, sending your hips back. And then lift the hips back up. And again, bend the knees and hips back up. Good, few more. So just working through those feet a little bit, warming up the ankles. Let's do 2 more. Lengthening, last one. Go ahead and straighten out your legs, press down through your heels. From here, lower down to your knees. So we have our knees directly underneath our hips and hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale, round the back, tuck the head, tuck the tail, and really press your mid-spine up towards the ceiling. And then extend out, open through the chest, stick out the tailbone, and extend open. And again, curl chin to chest, tuck the tail under, lift up through your waist. And then release, extend, open up, arching through the lower back, opening through the chest. Let's do just 1 more here. And again, curl the tail under, lift up through the waist, deep breath. And then extend and open up. All right, from here, find a nice long spine. So from head to tailbone, extend your right arm forward, left leg back. Square off everything else to the mat and float the arm and leg up. And pause for 4. So you want to make sure your ribs are closed, abdominals engaged. 2 more breaths. And lower down, other side. So extend opposite arm and leg out long. Lift up, squaring off through the hips and shoulders. Nice long neck, 4 breaths. And lower back down. All right, so we're going to return a little bit to that first position we were in, right, when we were bending our knees. So you want your hands directly underneath your shoulders, but then just mark a plank position for a moment. So extend your legs back, make sure you're in good alignment there. And then bend the knees, send the hips back. So I'm bending my knees, sending my hips as far back as they'll go, and then shoot out. So do a few more slow like that. Send the hips back, bending the knees, and then shoot forward. And again, bend, abdominals engage, shoot out to that plank, and again, take it back. And here comes some of that tempo play, so a little bit quicker. So it's back and forward. So make sure as you go forward, you're not rolling too far to the tips of those fingertips, right? You still feel your palm firmly engaged into the mat. Let's do 3 more, powering through those legs. All right, 1 more. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, lower to the knees. All right, let's turn around, take a seat on your mat. Okay, hands behind the thighs, curl the tailbone under and start rolling it back. Pause before you get to your ribs, and then exhale, start to curl yourself forward. Good, and again, take it back. Use the breath, hollow out those lower abdominals, and then exhale, curl yourself forward. And we'll take it back, hold it there for 4, 3, 2, then let go of your legs, reach forward, hold for 4, 3, 2, and this time, roll all all the way down onto your back. All right, from there, hug your knees into your chest, take a deep breath. And then curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend the legs out, arms by your sides to start pumping for the 100. So these are those quick pumps. Breathing in through the nose. Nice deep exhalation out. Create a nice strong pump here. Now remember to extend your legs out to a point that challenges you, but doesn't pull on your pelvis too much, right? So if you need to bring your legs up higher, that's fine. You can also bend your knees if you need to, right? So about halfway there, extend those legs out. And then here's where we're gonna switch up the tempo to slow. So float your arms up, stay curled, and then press the arms down by your side. Let's do 4 more. Reach back, stay curled, exhale, press, back, staying off those shoulders and press. Can you do 2 more? Inhale, reach back, exhale, press, last one, reach back. Exhale, press, bend the knees, rest your head down. Extend your legs out to straight on the mat and take the arms back overhead, lengthen out. And let's do a full roll up. So I'm gonna glue my legs together. Feel free to separate yours if you need that spacing in your back, but let's lift our head up, bend, take your time and curl yourself out, taking away the momentum in the roll up, right? Reach forward. And then slowly take it back. Work the hips underneath you. Keep reaching long through those arms all the way back. And again, inhale, lift the head. Try to work through that spot in your back that might just kind of like be a little sticky, right? Take your time, roll through it, reach forward. And as you reach forward, keep your legs long and then pull back through your waist and slowly roll all the way back. Here we go. Let's go a little quicker. So bring it up, curl, and reach, and back. Lower with control, and again, bring it up, curl, and reach, and back, and lower. Last one, bring it up, curl, and reach, and take it back, lower all the way down. From here, hug your left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. And here's also a good chance to square off those hips, and then stretch the leg up to the ceiling. So once you feel squared off, we're gonna go into single leg circles. Reach this leg across, 2, and lift, 3. We're just gonna go for 4 circles here. Change directions. For 4, think of circling within the hip here. 3, stretching it up to the ceiling. 2, and 1. From there, kick forward, lengthen the leg out, bring it up, keeping your hips stable. 2, 3, and here comes our tempo play here with these kicks. Here we go, lower for 8, up, 7, 6, lifting that thigh. 4 more. 2, and 1. Flex your foot and lower the leg down with control. Feeling those quads a little bit here. Let's hug the other knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. So now this leg is lengthened out. Opposite knee in and stretch that leg to the ceiling, pointing through the toes, 4 circles across. Remember, not a huge circle. Sometimes smaller is more challenging. You have to rely more on the stability of your abdominals to maintain it. Change directions. 4. Chest nice and open to the ceiling. And then 4 slow kicks towards the mat. Lengthen away and lift. 2, and up. Work the range that works for your hips today. And here comes those quicker kicks for 8, 7. Maintain the breath. 4 more. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, hug that knee into your chest. Hug the knee into your chest as well. All right, so getting back into some abdominals here, through an abdominal series. The hands come onto the shins, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. So we're gonna start out first with the single leg stretch variation. I'm gonna pull one knee into my chest, okay? Then as I curl up, I'm gonna try to roll myself up to a seated balance position. So you wanna push into your shin, draw the abdominals in, and curl through it, right? Then switch legs, press into the shin, resist it back to the mat. Good, we gotta do the other side. So abdominals engaged, keep this knee into the chest, push against the shin, abdominals in, see if you can curl yourself up. Change legs, and then resist it back down. Let's do one more on each side. So push down into the shin, start to curl yourself up, change those legs, and resist it back to the mat. One more. Push into the shin, abdominals engaged. Use your exhale to curl through. Good. And then from here is where we change up the tempo a bit. So in the seated position, go ahead and alternate legs first. Now, as you're alternating, slowly start to roll back to the mat, just to the tips of the blades. And then you start to roll up without changing the flow of the legs. And then resist it back. We all have that sweet spot in our back, right? That we have to work through. Draw those abdominals in, exhale, curl up. Yes? All right, one more. Resist it back, back, back. All right, last one, and curl it up, and up, and up, and up, and resist it back to the mat. Whew, nice. After that, let's take a twist. Let your knees fall to one side. Be sure to keep your shoulders in contact with the mat as you twist the spine. And then rotate the other way. Heavy legs, chest is open. Good, back to center. All right, so now bring the legs into tabletop, hands on the back of the head. Let's curl it up. So my legs are set up in a frog position, heels together, toes apart. Start by extending your legs forward. Exhale, bend them in. So my upper body stays in the same shape. I'm just moving through the legs. Lengthen away. Control it in. Let's do two more. Hold them out there, a little bit quicker tempo, crisscross the legs, wrap. Now remember, again, you're wrapping your legs in an angle that works for you and your strength today. Don't be afraid to bring those legs up a little if you need to. Last set of wraps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the knees, stay curled if you can. Swimming frog. Extend the legs out, open the legs wide to the side, bend the knees, heels together. Now I'm still curled up to the tips of my blades as I work through this. Do one more this direction. And then reverse it. Stay curled, maybe lift another inch, open the legs wide to the side, press the legs, heels together, bend the knees. So you're getting a lot in this exercise, right? That abdominal work, also through your hips. Two more. Awesome. Last one. And legs together, bend the knees, head goes down. Take a breath. We're gonna do one more in our abdominal series today. Some crisscrossing, all right? First, starting out slow. Hands go to the back of the head again, curl up. Let's keep our knees together, twist to one side. Now try lifting both shoulders off the mat, but keep the hips grounded. Then lift up through center over to the other side. And then lift up through center over to the other side. And lift up through center to the other side. Now go back to the first side and draw the knee into the chest, the same as the side you're on. Extend the opposite leg long, and then here we go. Let's change sides. And switch, and switch. Think of armpit towards knee as you rotate here. And last 4 sets. That's 3. Elbows wide, 2. Last set, and rest it down. Lower your head. Look side to side, stretch out the neck a little bit. Nice. Okay, let's make our way up and over onto our abdominals. So just flip over right here. Okay. Separate your hands a little wider than shoulders distance apart, long legs. Going into some extension here for Swan. Starting out slow, draw the shoulder blades back and think of dragging your chest forward. So lift your collarbone up to the ceiling to extend and lift. Now I want you to go to the point where you feel like your back is doing most of the work and you're not relying on your arms to crank up, right? And then lengthen and lower back down. And again, extend, open up the chest and lift, keeping your legs long on the mat, gaze forward. And lengthen and lower down. Good. And again, extend, open the chest and lift. Long neck, and lengthen and lower. So now, find a little bit of a deeper range. We're gonna press up a little bit more through our arms. So open up the chest, press up through your arms, and this is a rocking motion. So I'm gonna lift my hands off the mat and rock, and then catch myself at the top, okay? And again, rock, lift the hands, catch yourself. So you end up looking like a rocking chair, the bottom of a rocking chair. Try one more like that. And then go ahead and rock yourself until you stop. So remove your hands and then rock and rock and rock and rock and rock and relax. Fun? Okay, let's sit back and stretch out. So take a child's pose here. Sit back towards your heels. Lengthen out. Take the breath. And lifting back up. All right, so from here, we're lifting ourselves up into a plank position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And start out, let's actually stay on our knees today. So bring your knees actually further back, legs glued together, and chest open, abdominals in. Starting out by bending your elbows back, lowering down about halfway through that push-up, and then slowly press yourself back up. So think of keeping your ribs closed and shoulders on the back, and press away. 2 more like that. Bend those elbows, lower down with control, and press away. And then lower down halfway, whatever's halfway for you today. Keep your gaze forward, abdominals in. Press up 2 inches, lower 2 inches. We're gonna work that small range right there. Let's go for 4 more, why not? And 4, push through your whole palm. 3, that small range right there. 2, and 1, press it back. Take that child's pose position, woo. And then from there, curl your feet under. Take a stretch. And then walk your hands back to your feet, ending the same way we started. Shake it all out. And then a slow roll up to the top. After that, finishing with our big stretch up, opening up through your sides. Hopefully you feel great. And reach up and release your arms down. Well, thank you for joining me today for this routine. And please be sure to subscribe and share it with a friend who may enjoy these workouts. And comment, let me know what you want to see. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the mat next time. Bye-bye.